What's going on, everyone? It's time to talk about another creature feature from the Man-Eater series. This is like a series that was like mainly on as a series of films and stuff of just creature features and stuff that was featured on Sci-Fi and other networks. So yeah, we're gonna dive into one today called Sea Beast. It was released by Insight Films sometime in 2008, produced by Brianne Hartley and written by Neil Ellman and co-written and directed by Paul Ziller. Now, that name sounds familiar. If you've been on my channel for a while, he's the one who's done Loch Ness Terror. He's also done other films like The Philadelphia Experiment, the 2012 TV movie, Stonehenge Apocalypse, and Polar Storm, other apocalyptic films like that. So yeah, this one's a little different though. Sea Beast is um, there's a uh, small community on the water, and there's like half of them are like fishermen that go deep sea fishing for crab and stuff. And in the beginning, one of the boats is attacked by this weird creature that has like an invisibility cloak, sort of like predator, and yeah, and it eats one of the seamen boat people, and yeah, so they come back and yeah, they're not sure what to make of it, but the creature has followed them to land and learned that it can actually walk on land and it has the invisibility cloak. So they don't realize it right at the moment. There's a lot of grief and stuff with the characters in the beginning, and as it plays out, they slowly realize the creatures are actually on land trying to feast on them because they don't want to feast on the sea life anymore. And yeah, they kind of develop the taste for human flesh and wants to uh, continue eating. So it's up to this group of people to figure out how to contain and destroy these creatures um, before it is too late. Now, this is a good example of a sci-fi channel type creature feature. You have some okay acting. The story setup was actually pretty good. I like the setting of it. There's a lot of good scenic shots and stuff. You really sort of feel for the characters somewhat in this one. The acting's not too bad either. Yeah, and as the story goes on, you get to see more of the creatures attacking and humans and stuff. And it's actually the CG is not the greatest, but there is some really amusing kills in this film. I like a lot of them. And then as the story builds, you do get more and more uh, kills because they realize there's like babies of them and stuff coming and attacking. Once you get the final showdown scene, it's quite like a Godzilla style showdown, and that they did kind of make it a little easy for the humans in this, but for the most part, it is an enjoyable creature feature. It's nothing too uh, elaborate or anything like that. Um, I wish there was a little more depth to probably to them like looking into what the creatures are and how how they live and stuff. They kind of skim through that and they give you a vague descriptions and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's basically a family coming together during a perilous time and building their relationships and through it out it as well. And yeah, it's quite the interesting story. Some of the characters you might not get behind, but there's someone there for each you can sort of root for each person. So yeah, and it's just a good turn off your brain creature feature if you have a few spare time. It's not the greatest film, but it's definitely not the worst. I'm gonna put this one right in the middle at a 3 out of 5. I actually quite enjoyed it, and there's some funny scenes with like the babies. They have like little hand puppets that make it, so it's not constant crappy CG. They do try to do some practical stuff, and the bloody gory scenes are actually amusing and pretty look pretty good too. So yeah, there's a trailer for the film linked down below if this sounds like something you're interested in. You can check it out there. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. That's down below as well. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to be in the future on my story. I usually have the film title and hashtag and the subject on the film and a hashtag so you're aware of it. Also, check out my Letterbox at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the film. So follow me on one of those two. platforms to stay in the loop for the channel. Yeah, like this film, share it somewhere. Like this video, share it somewhere people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any films, whether it's a creature feature or any film at all that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to as soon as I can, and if I can find them. So yeah, Sea Beast, fun time. Maybe and maybe just a little bit. It did feel a lot like Loch Ness Terror too. So if you've seen that movie, this one feels sort of the same. So yeah, definitely check it out though if you're a fan of like just crazy cheesy creature features. You'll probably enjoy it. So yeah, but that's it for this one. So yeah, watch out for all those mutated fish creatures out there. And hopefully they don't come and attack you anytime soon, but we'll see about that. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one, which kind of craving a shitty shark movie, so it might be one of those, but we'll see how it goes. So, till the next one, cheers.